What's up guys, I got a brand new video for you today. Today we're revisiting the X-H1. And I know a lot of you probably know I wasn't a huge fan of this camera after I bought it and started using it. I wasn't super impressed with what they would consider their video-centric camera. The IBIS was jerky, the autofocus wasn't very good, the battery life wasn't great, you needed the booster grip in order to shoot boost mode and get a headphone jack. And so what I wanted to do is revisit this because I sold it a while ago and see what the new firmware brings, because they improved the in-body stabilization and some other autofocus and things like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna test out the in-body stabilization. I'm not really gonna focus too much on photos because this camera is still a great photo camera, and that's kind of where I gave it its best marks, was in photography, and it still is an amazing camera. The grip is awesome on it and the buttons are awesome. Everything about this camera just feels great, but I wasn't impressed with the video. So we got Leah here. We're gonna shoot another video on the 56mm lens, but I'm just gonna kind of follow her around and shoot some stuff and see how the autofocus works and just kind of give you my experience on the in-body stabilization, because early test back home after I updated the firmware, it's looking pretty good. So let's go. Forgot to mention we're on firmware version 2.01. I think that's the newest firmware that's out right now. It'd be cool if we could go like on this angle. Can we walk straight through here? Yeah. Let's do that. Okay, so this is normal frame rate. Whenever you're ready. Straight ahead. Nice. Dude, this is looking so smooth. So I hated the in-body stabilization on the X-H1 before, and now with this update, it's definitely improved. This is how it should have been released. I really think that they probably should have came out with this camera after the X-T3 and had everything that the X-T3 had, except with the bigger grip, the in-body stabilization, and maybe gave it a bigger battery from like the GFX or something like that. But yeah, it kind of puts it in a weird place. I'm gonna do this autofocus test right here, pulling back and forth between these two flowers here. I've got nothing. Oh, there we go. Slow pull, slow pull. Back. I'm really impressed with this IBIS, but I don't think the autofocus is working too well still. Oh, there we go. It's pulsing. Could be because it's backlit. So something I found out in the menu settings here for autofocus, the custom autofocus settings that work the best, tracking sensitivity at 0 and AF speed at -2. If we jump that tracking speed up, which you think would make more sense because you'd want it to track quicker, I find that it's got like a weird pulse when it tries to get to the next focus spot. All right, thanks for watching this video, you guys. The X-H1 is getting better, or it did get better. I don't know if it's gonna keep getting better. I mean, Fuji does keep bringing out firmware updates, but I'm pretty impressed with it. And the crazy thing is the price has dropped drastically. You can now get this whole setup without the lens, just the camera and the body and 3 batteries for $999 US, which is insane. And it's hard to know whether that means that the sales are terrible on it after the X-T3 came out, because that camera has a lot better video features than this, and it's weird they came out the same year. But maybe the X-H2 is on the way and that's why they dropped the price. I don't know, I have no idea. But if you're thinking about getting this camera, or you've been thinking about getting a Fuji system, I'll put links down below where to find it. That's it for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, give it a thumbs down twice. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys another time.
You film me and I'm gonna film you, and then you can play the footage side by side. All right, we're both at 24. It's a cool off. Whose footage is more stable?
Let's take some shots around here. We're at Dixie Orchards. It's a sunflower farm orchard farm, I guess. Is that good? No?
This looks so beautiful, it hurts me.
So if you don't want to buy a gimbal, spend $1,000.
Yeah, if you don't want to buy a gimbal,
on
I
an
guess the X-H1 or the GH5.
Put on the video.